Roger, it's your first tournament since Wimbledon, so how are things progressing? How are you feeling on court in preparation for Cincinnati?
Yeah, I feel really good, I must say. I've been, here in America now for the last couple of weeks, training hard, playing a lot of tennis, did the fitness back home in Switzerland after coming back from Wimbledon there, and just getting used to the humidity and the heat over here, making sure I'm ready for Cincy, and if this tournament unfortunately wouldn't go so well, that I would definitely be ready for the US Open. So sure, it's tricky not having played before here now this week, but I've done that in the past as well, and I think most important is that I'm healthy and I'm ready to go, and I feel I am. So I think the first round is going to be really crucial for me to get through that one and get rolling hopefully.
And last time you played here, you won your 7th title here. How big a tournament has this been in the context of your career?
Yeah, it's been, in the beginning it's been a little bit hit and miss. Either I lost really early or I ended up winning the tournament. There was no sort of in between losing quarters or semis. There was always either early or late. In recent times I've played very consistent. I guess the surface really suits me. It's also, I think, in a good time of the year where usually I build up a lot of momentum through the grass court season, had a break, and then I come back again for the hard courts, and it's that one last push before the US Open. You want to do well, so I think that's why I think Cincinnati has worked so well for me over the years. I love the venue as well. People come in from all around the Midwest, and they come watch the tournament here. So I feel like they're really tennis fanatics, and they like it over here, and I get to feel that too. And in the process, I play better tennis. And of course, here you have to manage conditions a bit more. You got the wind, you have the humidity, you got the day session, the night session. So it's a tricky one, but I've fared very well here, and I'm hoping for another good tournament this year.
And how many changes have you noticed here since your last appearance here in 2015?
Well, so yeah, last year I came really briefly to pull out. Once I hurt my back, in Montreal. I had to come here and show myself to the doctor. I barely made it down the stairs and back up again, but I did it. So I did see some of the changes, but I haven't played on the court like you mentioned. There is a new wing to center court. We have many more practice courts for all the players now, which is very much needed and enjoyable for all the players, so that they can actually practice also very well before the tournament. Once you're out of the tournament, you can stick around, and you're happy to stay around before going to the big city of New York. You have good conditions, so I think the tournament is investing, and they're trying really hard, so it's nice to see, and obviously the players appreciate it.
Obviously last week was a good week for Rafa in terms of extending his lead as #1, but a very big chance for you to gain some ground here this week. Do you still see that race for year-end #1 as very much competitive?
Not really, to be honest. It's not been a goal of mine at the beginning of the year, and it won't change midway through unless I would be in the lead. Then maybe you could argue that, yeah, sure, it's important. It'd be silly to deny it, but important is for me to stay healthy, to enjoy myself. I've played okay recently, but I know I can do better again. I had a great start to the season, and important was to get back to -1 that one last time in Rotterdam when I chased it, and I got it. Sure, if it happens again and the situation is there again, sure, I would chase it again. To break a record of that magnitude was important for me, but the year end, I think I just can't really chase that. I think if it happened, it happened. If it didn't, it didn't, because I just cannot start playing 20+ events. So those days are over, unfortunately. So I have to focus on less tournaments. So it's actually tournament wins that I focus on, not so much the rankings.